The Phoenix Suns got themselves swept. So there's been a lot of talking, a lot of rumor coming out. Is Kevin Durant on the move? Is Devin Booker available? Y'all know we got to see if they can be a potential fit for the Chicago Bulls. And then we got to see who going to be packing their bags on the team currently. Y'all know we're going to talk about it and break it down, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Job Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog CDubb. What up, man?
Is it sad that I kind of miss Bulls basketball? Is it sad?
It is.
I just seen that intro and I was like, damn, I miss my squad, bro.
You feel me? Yeah. It's crazy. But if y'all tuned in with us today, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. We still keeping the off-season content coming, so we're going to keep on doing it. Now, CDubb, just previously mentioned, we know what happened to the Suns. We ain't got to keep poking at them. But it's some rumors that came out. Kevin Durant is not fond of Frank Vogel. Nobody likes they don't think the ownership squad is, really about winning, etc., etc. Kevin Durant might not be happy. Devin Booker might be available because they are in cap purgatory. The Phoenix Suns that are.
They are.
But CDubb, if you the Chicago Bulls, do you go after one of these guys? And if so, who do you go after? Both? One? How you coming?
Okay, when you go into things like this, and we happen to be in a position that we have a player that can almost get to the total amount of their contracts, like a Zach LaVine, you know what I'm saying? He's 200, and I think his contract for 210, I think it is like that. It's been a long time since we talked about Zach. But this is my plan. If I'm going, and I will, if I was the GM, I'm going to get one of those guys. But this is how you start off. Devin Booker being the younger guy. Oh, Devin Booker, we got somebody comfortable. Me and nephew even had back in the days, maybe a couple years back, we compared the games, and they was quite similar. But we then came to the realization that Devin Booker is a better player. But to you, Phoenix Suns, Zach LaVine could be a better player for your team. I would get them on the phone as soon as possible and get to talk. And I'm not no GM. I don't know how the ins and outs and what's the rules about going about the trades and all that stuff. But we got Zach LaVine. We got a Patrick Williams. We got Nick Vooch. We even throw in a catfish if you want for Devin Booker. And if you don't feel like you want to give up Devin Booker, hey, we'll take Kevin Durant over here. You can have Zach. You can have the same fucking platter. You can have Zach LaVine. You can have Vooch. You can have catfish. And we even throw in Patrick Williams, which we don't know. He still got high upside. It's just been injuries that's been blocking this guy's momentum. And pay attention to me. I know it's more than that. I'm just trying to cook for the Chicago Bulls. So I'm willing to trade anything they want. Do you feel like we could sign DeMar DeRozan, then trade him? If that'll work for y'all, make that work. One of those guys we should be able to get. I'm telling you right now, it's possible.
Well, I'm looking at it like this. Obviously, you make calls. Obviously, I'm going to stand on the side of what you said. You look at the younger guy first. You go look at a Devin Booker. And if not, you continue on with your plan of trying to restructure and build this team. I'm not going to waste Kevin Durant's time. That's just me personally. I would love to have him on a team, but I'm not going to waste Kevin Durant's time. I just wouldn't do that. Me as a GM, I'm not wasting his time. We're not ready for a championship yet. So you will look at a Devin Booker and you say, all right, cool, bet. We could rock with this. This is a young star in his league. He's still in his 20s, still in his prime years. You can give some runway to that. Kevin Durant, I'm not wasting your time. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because then I still think that you still back at square one of where we trying to get away from right now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, and I think the better duo for some years to come, I think Kobe White, Devin Booker sound nice to me.
Don't it sound nice, nephew? And I think Dusumu, he could probably play a little small forward. He might be able to play a little shooting guard. You could probably
I was
put
gonna
Devin
ask that
Booker.
question.
You could probably put Devin Booker at the small forward too. They interchangeable. I think Devin Booker is the better choice between the two. But I don't disrespect the Durantula. If we got an opportunity to grab him, and he has said some good words about Chicago, nephew. He has said some great words about the Chicago Bulls team as a whole. He said they got a lot of talent on their team and stuff like that. So I don't think he will have a problem when it comes to champion. He makes your team that much better. And then when you think about Julian Phillips, he's going to be better next season. Um, you trade and get somebody in here. Besides, we got a draft coming up. We got an argument about that too. You get another big man in here instead of relying on Nick Vooch to be your anchor in the paint. This team can instantly turn into a competing team. A real competing team, not no AK competing team. A real competing team. If you grab a Kevin Durant, nephew, don't you discount him. I think you're trying to troll me.
Ain't nobody trying to troll you. If I wanted to say it, I could definitely kill him, but I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave Kevin Durant alone.
He had 33 and 7 yesterday.
I don't give a damn. You got swept.
He got swept. I ain't got nothing else to say.
You started it. I told you I was gonna leave him alone.
They love trolling me, bro. When it comes to Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard, bro, they love doing it, gang.
Cause man, I told you he too great to go out in situations like he been going out lately.
What he was gonna do with Anthony Edwards? Tell me. You tell me.
Go out in 6.
I do agree. I can't keep giving them excuses. At least win one. Damn.
Yeah, one.
That's win.
Last night was the one. Put some respect on my name type game.
Hey, but Anthony Edwards a terror, bro. He a terror.
He is. He is. But yeah, I'll be definitely looking at Devin Booker though. But since we already kind of transitioning talking about the other people, we got to talk about our own players right now.
Yeah.
Who on this squad you feeling like might be up on the way up out of here?
Oh,
obviously Zach LaVine. We can just agree with that. Scratch that. But who else?
I'm gonna start at the top. Nick Vooch needs to be traded and need to be out of here. By my opinion, I feel like just like Zach LaVine, just like DeMar DeRozan, it just has not worked. So I'll pass on that. We need a different type of template to be a big man in the Chicago Bulls. Let's try something different. Catfish, we can give them away, cut them, trade them, whatever you want to do. Get them off the team. I gotta be honest. Patrick Williams. I'm kind of torn between this because I do still got a little confidence in him that he can be a good player in this. He already a good player, but I think he still got some more that he can bring to the table. He's just having some bad breaks. And he's being extremely passive. But I'm going to give him this excuse with his passiveness. He's playing with some established scores with the basketball. You seen him when Zach and DeMar was out. He was really, really good. So, but at the other hand, I'm like, we can get a established better player if we trade this intriguing prospect up. So I'm willing to trade him. You won't have to twist my arm, but I'll say a couple words like maybe we shouldn't do that, and then you'll convince me. I'm like, okay, trade his ass. Then we go to the next one. Lonzo gotta get traded, gang. I don't know who gonna take him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he come in the first week and he looks physically able to play, and maybe somebody thirsty and you try to jump on it, and you can trade him. You can trade him. I'm not saying Alex Caruso. I think that's what you're waiting for, nephew. I'm not saying it, but I'm done.
I think it only come down to 5 people that should remain, or that you possibly should think about. So that those 5 is Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, Patrick Williams, Julian Phillips, and Dalen Terry. Anybody else should be up for the grab. I know I said some things that because I know somebody gonna point it out. Bobby, you did say if the Bulls was offering DeMar DeRozan, you would be okay with that, right? But that does not mean he should be in some talks for being traded. That two things could be true. You know what I'm saying? But the front office got to place the direction in front of us. Is the whole point, and then we can roll with the punches and see what we're gonna do. But I'm agree with everything you said regarding all those players, especially Vooch, Patrick Williams, Catfish, for sure. I got a question for you, though. How shocked would you be if Alex Caruso is the first one gone?
Could two, you said, just like you said, two things may be right. I know Alex Caruso is a heralded player all over the NBA, and a lot of people like him, and they may be willing to overbuy on Alex Caruso. I think a lot of teams will be willing to do that. So I can see the front office doing that, but I'll be like, no, ain't no way, ain't no offer you got that can make me trade Alex Caruso. I'm sorry. He is the best perimeter defender in the NBA, and he just does winning things. It ain't our fault that we got other players that don't know how to win games.
Fair enough. I'm a roll with that. I think we gotta really, bro. We gotta see what to do. The front office gotta let us know what they trying to do, because if we're gonna go in the direction of just saying fuck it, we going young, we gotta put that on wax. I don't know if Alex Caruso will be a part of that plan though. But hey, we won under 40 games the last 2 seasons, or under 45 games the last 2 seasons. That's a fact. Do you think the young do you think the baby Bulls can be a thing if you just let the trio run? P. Will, Ayo, and Kobe, and then you try to figure it out from there?
Okay. Now, I was finna ask you that question, but you asked me first. Mostly when you go young like that, you look at Sacramento from last year, they kept a Harrison Barnes as a veteran to help them in situations and be a leader for that team. When I look at this team coming up with the Dalen Terrys and the Julian Phillips, maybe Patrick Williams, if you don't trade him, you already heard my take on that. I'm willing to say Alex Caruso can be that veteran like Harrison Barnes, but he'll be more impactful and more productive. He don't have to be some gimmick just there to be some kind of teacher on the bench, a teacher on the floor. He can be an actual contributor and be a veteran for this team to go with the shorties. So I don't know why everybody just want to give Alex Caruso away. I just don't get it. What is your reason? Because I think you want to trade. Why do you want to give Alex Caruso away?
You think I want to get? I don't want to give him away. But if if a front office picks a direction, I believe that's something that you're gonna have to strongly consider, unless you have a mindset like you just presented. But I don't know if the front office will have that mindset. And you got to think about what packages might be coming through your door or through your line for Alex Caruso. It could be some potential really good deals on there to help you reset, add on to the draft capital, and then you start getting bigger bites at the apple for a star. Because as what we seeing right now with this goddamn NBA playoffs, these young stars is kicking the old guy's ass.
Yeah.
Steph Curry's out, Kevin Durant's out, LeBron looked like he might be out, but you got a little fighting chance left. We shall see. But the young punks is running it right now, and the Bulls need themselves some young punks.
Yeah, not so fast, nephew. It's still a lot of OGs out there when you talk about Paul George and James Harden, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They still out there.
Out there.
Kyrie Irving is out there as well. So yeah, like you young motherfuckers, slow y'all roll.
Right, but Luka is 24 years old. He's a young punk.
Hey, who performing the best over there?
Kyrie. This series.
You ask him to try play defense, Luka. Please just try.
He tried in game 2. That's one game.
Yeah, did he try last game?
No. We'll see what his mindset is when he come out into that next game. He talking about he letting Kyrie down. We shall see. Stand on business. But hey,
you stop trying to. I'm not talking about you, nephew. Y'all need this. Why y'all just want to get rid of the good in the team, like in Alex Caruso, bro? Maybe we should make a video about this coming up. Like, what's with everybody trying to trade Alex Caruso?
I just think that a lot of people probably see him as the more valuable piece, because you can literally stick him in any situation. He's going to be impactful on the offensive side and the defensive side. The defense is always going to be what it's been, but the guy has shown that he is flexible on what he can do offensively. In LA, he facilitated a little bit. And with the Bulls, they wanted the man to shoot threes this season. He did that, and last year he facilitated a little bit. The guy is a Swiss Army knife, bro, that everybody will want on their team.
Bro, I know every precious thing that I love and good to me that I want to keep. You know, I get a nice necklace, I want to keep it forever. I get a nice ring, I want to keep it forever. Y'all motherfuckers get something, y'all just want to hurry up and go trade it. Go and take it to the pawn shop. Take Alex Caruso to the pawn shop. He the most, what did you just call him? You call him the most precious, what you call, not the most precious, but the most valuable thing we got.
Probably.
Why would you want to give away the most valuable thing you have? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because sometimes the reward, or for my people that invest, the return can be greater than the initial investment. The initial investment could be Alex Caruso, which is a hell of an investment. The return can get you the next superstar in the Chicago Bulls uniform. Potentially.
Are you talking draft picks? You talking draft picks?
I'm not. You gotta the Bulls gotta figure it out and be able to get some players. I think Kobe White has taken a step forward. Ayo Dosunmu taken a step forward. Dalen Terry ended the season on a great note. Julian Phillips flashed a little bit. We gonna see with that. Patrick Williams is still out there.
Yeah.
But you need a young bud and star, and you're gonna need you some solid, because the Bulls, they like a certain type of player. Long arms, lanky. You know what I'm saying? They got their prospects, and that's showing that you need those type of guys.
Oh man, that man, Mr. Edney got an 8-foot wingspan. Just to let y'all know. It's 8 feet.
That's funny.
Pick him up.
Anything left?
No, this has been a great discussion. Y'all make sure y'all keep tuning in. We on the grind to 6,000.
Yep.
6,000. We're gonna get there really soon. We appreciate you all. We coming, y'all. We coming.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Chicago Shot Bulls Podcast. I know I've been doing a lot of Chicago Bears lately. Shot Bulls Podcast. Hit the like button. Tune in before you go. And you already know we're going to catch you on the next one for sure.
Cognac. Gang.